Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome in if you're new. I am Souls, and in our games we play simulation genre style games. Today we're returning to Returns Outlet Simulator. I played this in a couple of videos and I've loved it so far. It's been really fun to try to make money, and I'm not really great at it. I did get a couple more suggestions since my last video, so I'm going to try those today, including how to actually properly take out a loan, because I missed a very small mechanic with that. But I'm going to try that today and see how that goes. Also, I added new bins to my workshop, which means all my trash now goes into these bins and I don't have to carry them back and forth, which will be a time saver for me. Let's get started and open our store. We've got a little bit on our shelves. We could get more. I also want to expand my store today and maybe the warehouse a little bit, I'm hoping. We'll see how it goes. First, let's take a look at this loan stuff that I missed last time. Oh, okay. So this is the slider. So I could take up to $8,000. The tip was to pay it off immediately. Therefore, paying it off immediately means you're paying less interest, just like in real life. It's actually a really helpful tip. If you sell a lot of stuff that pallet is in, it can easily make you some decent cash. Let's buy a pallet. Ooh, photography, but it's C. Darn it. I also got a tip that the photography palettes are very good. Ooh, I don't have enough money. All right, well, let's do that loan thing. I'm just gonna take the $3,000 loan. That way it'll push me over the edge to get that pallet. I'm gonna grab it, $9,430, we'll buy it. But it's A, so that means a lot of this stuff should be all very good, if not new. All right. Some Polaroid cameras. The rest I can't see, so the rest I have to open. Photo accessories. Okay, cameras. All right, so we have instant camera. Surveillance camera. Okay, that's decent. The photo lens. Polaroid. The universal battery. More batteries. And another camera lens. Ooh, 500. That one's pretty good. All right, let's put this stuff out and get it sold. Okay, I took a bunch of stuff and I put it back out on my shelves. That was back here in my storage. I just kind of filled up what I could. Just stuffed the shelf full of the photography stuff to get it out, basically. Let's see how horrible we did today. Oh, let's pay off that loan first. Pay off early. Okay, so no interest. Okay, so we lost money. That's all right, though. Let's see what we can buy this time. Maybe a couple good phones in this one. I'm not sure. I think those are phones on the bottom right-hand corner. This one might not be bad. It's a Class A. It's mixed. We'll buy it. Why not? Okay, so it looks like we've got some smartphone. Yep, a decent smartphone, graphic tablet, mice, smartphone, toaster, a fancier toaster, the electric kettle, razor, and we just have to open these two big boxes and see what's in them. Okay, more universal batteries. This is new. This looks like a, yeah, power strip. $5 for that. What else we got here? Ooh, vacuum cleaner. Very nice. Haven't seen that before. 600. Is that a coffee maker? Yeah, coffee machine. 300. Okay. Nice mix of items. I like that. I've got this this little, I don't know, brain itch where I have to have stuff separated into what they are. I don't know. It's just me. It's a me thing. But I have some decent inventory now on my shelves. That is definitely a good thing. I paid off my loan early again, so I don't collect interest. It is an extra $60 to pay it off early, which is kind of silly. But compared to what you actually sell during the day, it's peanuts. So we'll end today and start with the next day. It only lost $400 this time. That's not too bad. I'm looking at this mixed pallet for $7,030, Class A. Looks like some decent stuff. I see some of the more expensive phones, I believe, on the top here, this top row. So I think I'm going to pop on this pallet. It's going to leave me with pennies, but that's okay. I don't need a loan to get this pallet, so that will be helpful. Ooh, looks like we have some cameras. This is new. Ooh, $1,200. That's awesome. Speakers. Okay, so not the expensive phone, but still $400. Controller. I think that's a mouse. Yep. Keyboards. Electric kettle. Yep. One I haven't had before either. $13 for that one. More mice. Subwoofers. And toasters. Okay. Not a bad little palette. Definitely is going to help me out with some extra cash, hopefully. All right, well, I probably made some decent extra money today. I did buy that palette for 7 grand and I'm up 9 grand. So I had like 60 bucks and now I have 9 after today. So I'm definitely starting to get into a profit groove. I made 3 grand today. Yay. And I didn't need to take a loan, which is great. I'm starting to get somewhere, I think. The old adage, you have to spend money to make money. This game kind of follows suit with that. I want to see what's on the palettes for today. I like these mixed palettes. Wow, this is a lot of pen drives. Look at those. That's crazy. Some of the $400 phones. It looks like there's a tool. Some tools. That might not be a bad one to pop on. What about this one? 6159 mixed, extra small. More phones. Looks like some tools. Might not be a bad one to pop on either. 96 AB computers and consoles. A lot of it is still in big boxes that we can't see what it is. I don't know. I like these mixed palettes. They're kind of fun. I'm gonna get this extra small 61 for 5.8. It looks like it has some good, like some of the smaller but good items. I'll get this one. Right off the bat, I see one of these super special rare items. Minigame digital animal for $200. I sold the last one of these I got. I didn't hang on to it. I don't know if I'm supposed to hang on to it. I'm not sure. But anyway, I've had that one before because I didn't have to scan it. Got a battery, keyboard, smartwatch, battery charger, smartphone, decent amount of money. Another battery charger. All right, let's see what's in here. It says smartphones and accessories. Ooh, all right, $900 phone, not bad. And the $400 one. Pen drives, more of the electric kettles, but a different color. Camera battery, more keyboards, and more power strips, more pen drives, and more smartphones. Okay. Not a bad palette either. Okay, another day, another few $1,000s, I guess. I also bought this swatch that lets you change the floor patterns and walls. Doesn't look like it does ceilings. The walls you can change too, different colors if you want, different patterns. Gosh, the brick wall just seems cold. It's like, oh, welcome to my prison. Enjoy browsing my very weird selection of items. I do kind of want to change the wall color. The orange just sticks out too much. And the yellow looks, I don't know, to me, yellow is 1970. I think yellow is 1970. I can't help it. Green is decent too. Actually, let's go with the green color. It is going to cost us some money to do this, but that's all right. Can I change my storage room too? Oh, I can. Neat. I'm going to go with the dark wooden floor. I think against the green, that looks pretty good. Does it make the store look a little darker? Sure, but whatever. Oh, I can change the shelving color. So I could make them like lime green if I want to. I'm gonna go with this like gold color for the shelving. What do you guys think? The green walls, dark wood floor, tannish shelves. I wish I could decorate more, but maybe that's gonna come in the future. That would be awesome if they added more decoration to the game. I am going to change my warehouse walls though. The black is not very motivating. I'm going to leave the floor. I don't mind the floor at all. There, it's brighter. Doesn't look like I'm working in a dungeon. Changing the ceiling would be cool though. I hope they add that in the future. That would be fantastic. Where did this guy come from? Suddenly I just have a customer in the middle of the... What? I've been closed for like ever. What? Where'd you come from? He's one of these customers that knock on the door and like, I see the lights on, let me in. And you're sitting there going, no, dude, we're closed, go away. No, I've never worked retail. That's never happened. All right, let's see what the damage is today. I'm up 7 grand, pretty good. I would like to get a tool palette. Yeah, tools and accessories. B and C though, I mean, oh, here's an A, 530, okay. I do want to keep like a little tool shelf. I don't think anything new. I think this is all stuff we've had. Battery, soldering iron, angle grinder, and nothing hidden. but I needed some stuff for this wall, this tool section. I'm going to pop in this other tool palette just because it's BC, so it says use damage, but I have a lot of stuff that I think I can repair some of this stuff with. So cross my fingers that'll be worth it. It's only $500. Well, $600 actually, $590. This might bite me in the butt, but again, it's only $600. Not too overly concerned with it. All right, well, I'm going to have to say that utilizing that BC palette of tools was actually kind of fun. I did have some extra components, so I was able to save a few of the items. So I'm definitely going to come out ahead of that palette, but if you don't have the stuff to renovate those items, you're going to fall behind a little bit in cash. And then in doing so, I realized that my shelves were getting really bare again. So I cleaned out my warehouse and just threw stuff everywhere. I completely ignored my notion of, hey, I'm going to be so organized. No. I threw that out the window and just put stuff everywhere because why not? I have the space. Wow, I definitely came out ahead today, 10 grand. So I'm up 26,000, pretty decent amount of money. We changed the color of our building a little bit. We made it look a little bit nicer. Extra decorations and ceiling would be great in the future. I cleaned out my warehouse, and I think the last thing I'm gonna do right now is actually buy more space in my shop. Okay, so it opened up behind me, but you can't move the shelves without packing everything up. Everything will just fall to the ground. So if I hit, furniture cannot be disassembled because it's not empty. So that is the bad thing about the shelving. I wish they would change that so you could just move the shelf with everything on it, and then that way I can utilize this extra space. Not that I really need it right now. I'm not sure if that brings in extra customers. That's my next question. How do I bring in extra customers? Like, what causes the customer flow in this game? This is the next question I have. I don't know if anybody out there knows the answer to that question. If you do, please drop a comment and let me know, because I want to understand how to bring in more people. Maybe it's just with the variety of items. I don't know. But any information on that would be helpful. Thank you so much for watching today's video on Returns Outlet Simulator. I do have other videos on this game if you want to check them out. I do all simulation genre games on this channel. I have a lot of fun with this one so far, and I really hope that some of you get the chance to try it too, because it is really fun. I do enjoy seeing what's in those pallets, especially when they come mixed and I don't know exactly what's in them. It's kind of intriguing. If you would, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. A big thank you to everybody who has already done that. I do appreciate you guys so much for being here. I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.